Hi, it's Lee Elena. I just wanted to give an update about my surgery. So I had the vertical sleeve surgery on Tuesday. Today is Friday. I spent 2 nights in the hospital. My surgery was at the Sacré-Cœur Hospital in Montreal, and everything went fine. I was really nervous. Just before when they were giving me the IV fluid in the operating room, I felt really nervous, but I didn't have very much time to worry about it because I was out, and then all of a sudden I was awake in the recovery ward. That was a tough part because I was in a lot of pain and I had a lot of nausea, and I kept vomiting, just like foamy stuff. And then I spent 7.5 hours in that recovery floor before I could go to my room because there weren't any beds available. So, although I have private insurance that covers for a semi private room, there weren't any available. So I ended up going in a ward with two other ladies and a gentleman who was dealing with maybe some dementia or issues, and he was really difficult because he was moaning and swearing and crying and trying to take off his medical equipment throughout the night, and so I had a really tough first night. I had a lot of pain and a lot of nausea, and I kept waking up and heaving, and that really hurts to do. Um, and I couldn't sleep because of my roommate patient there. So it was a really tough night, but I did manage to walk and get up and go to the bathroom on my own. Um, and the next day, I felt a little bit more relief. I had not the same kind of pain, and I walked a bit more again that day. The surgeon came to visit me and said everything went really well. He told me he did a nice small tube for his stomach, and he said everything was fine. I didn't have a hernia, and but he wanted me to stay on the clear liquids for 7 days, and typically you're only on the clear liquids for 3 days. Um, he said that I should stay in the hospital for one other night, so 2 nights in total. And so that night I had, so during that day I had the scan to see if there was a leak or not, and everything was going fine. So I had to drink about a cup of this funky tasting apple juice, and then they did the scan, and I'll get to see the images from that during my follow-up appointment in a month. But he said he looked at it and everything looked good. And so that night, I had a really good sleep. Actually, I only got woken up twice. I did again was able to go to the washroom on my own and walk around. But I had a really good sleep, and I felt pretty much almost back to normal the next day. I just had still a little bit of pain. I needed help getting up sometimes. But really I was feeling good, and so the surgeon's assistant also came in and said I could go that day, and we left the hospital about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I live close to Ottawa, so it was about 2.5 hour drive, plus I wanted to stop and get the medication. So I went probably 7 hours without having any pain medication from the time I got my last injection at the hospital until I got home with my prescriptions. So I was feeling it actually. The road coming to my house is a bumpy one, and I was feeling every bump. So that was a bit tough and dealt with a little bit of nausea. But the medications have been working for me, and I feel about like 80% right now. I'm feeling good. I was able to sleep on my side, which I was really happy about because I sleep on my stomach a lot, but I know I won't be able to do that. But was able to get a good rest, a good sleep last night on my side and on my back, and so I'm feeling really good. I have to say it is major surgery though, and the day when I woke up, I was feeling a lot of regret and a lot of like pain and fear, and I was thinking like this maybe was a mistake. Why did I do this? But now as like I'm getting better, and I know once the weight starts coming off that that this was really doable, and I guess it's like having a baby. You just kind of block that bad part out because of all the joy and the good things that come out of it from it. Um, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling optimistic, and I can't wait to start seeing the numbers on the scale go down. So that's my update. Thanks.